What's up, everybody? Gonna be a quick one tonight. Just wanted to check in with the last moon of this cycle for me. For the reason is tomorrow it's probably gonna be cloudy and it's not gonna rise till around now. And I just happened to be awake tonight, so I wanted to share this, the end of this insane day with y'all. Try and pass along some healing vibes, some chill music before we all crash, before the ultimate crash. Got a beautiful waning crescent moon. This is one of my favorite phases. This is 38.9% illuminated, and it's way clearer than it was last night. You can see the turbulence has subsided. So let's watch our Lunar for a little bit. I'll do an Earth shine shot so we can see the dark side, and I'll also do some zoomed in shots towards the right. Clavius is right under the line. In the middle, you got, I want to say that's Copernicus, yep, and then Aristarchus and Kepler, and then at the very left, Sinus Iridum is going to look really great. What's going on at NGC? Great to see you and everybody coming through. Let's keep the vibes going here with Defunct. 2:44 a.m. East Coast, edge of space. Let's ride. Wide open, staring at a trillion bright lights. Where the hell are you? Oh, my heart is wide open, wide open, wide open. Traveling to a million far sights. Don't twice. Calling all we reaching the moon. I'm drifting on the all right. What's going on, everybody? Just hopping in here. Flip the shutter open and pushed up the ISO so we can see some of this earth shine. And as I did that, kind of have some cool patchy clouds coming through. It's looking really a little bit spooky, a little bit mystical, magical. Definitely request some songs. Hopping in to say what's up, Charlie and Fantasy and April and who we got? Annette and 13MT. I don't know how to pronounce or to decipher these letters. Let me see. Can I translate that? Translate. I guess not. Well, anyway, let's keep going with the tunes here. What do we got? Maybe Hurricane? Hurricane, is that a request?
There goes another one.
down now kind of floor, sitting upside the thing, trying to be true, bringing up folding chairs. Funny how you move. We will figure this in a sense. Some would say it's just a part of you, like the seeds of the planet grow. Yes, you know what we live when we turn up to the love. See that you need. I just had another one now. So I just had another one now. Some would say it's just a part of you, like the seeds of the planet now. All right, hey there, what's going on, Duff? Good to see you. Happy New Year, brother. And Copper Tropicals, sorry you're feeling down. Hope this lifts your mood just a little bit. Sorry, I am sleepy. It's rolling into 3 a.m. right here with our Luna. But wanted to chill with y'all just a little bit tonight. I know I'm probably not gonna stream for another, I don't know, week or so, or a couple of weeks, depending. So this will be the last show of the amazing winter cycle. Like I said last night, it was unbelievable that we got all that great conjunction footage and so many great clear nights. So, let's keep going with the jams here. I Fall Up. Love watching these clouds, but I definitely want to get in some zoom shots before we call it a night. What's going on, Buried Axeblade? Exactly, I'm asleep. Oh, and fantasy, yeah, good call on all the blockchain and crypto. That is definitely where things are going. I spent some time over the holidays learning about it. Pretty sweet. I think it finally makes sense. So I don't want to turn this channel into a crypto channel, but definitely look into it. All right, but let's watch our moon. It's actually, what's so funny is that learning about crypto, you see all the language around the moon and how people are just like, there's so many people that are focused on financial language, but they're completely talking and using terms that we use in astronomy. It's very funny. The real funny coincidence or call out, or what is it called? The prediction is that Bitcoin will ultimately be the value of the distance from the Earth to the moon. And I thought that was so funny because these market kind of analytics, what are they? The TAs, the token analysis guys, they talk about harmonics and Fibonacci spirals. And it's really interesting if you kind of cross-reference that with plasma cosmology and the moon. There are so many overlaps. And finally, before I get this song going, I've repeated it 5 times, is Dr. Robitaille, Pierre-Marie Robitaille, Sky Scholar. Yet again, I will give that guy a shout out. I'm sure a lot of you have heard me talk about him already, but go his recent video about, the liquid metallic condensed matter sun is not only really thorough, but and well researched, and also really dead on. But he talks about a lot of things that I've mentioned on the show as well. And I don't want to say that, he's taking from my stuff. I just mean that it's so great to hear him validate some of these ideas about the lattice structure and surface features. And what was it? I'm trying to think. There was a lot of content in that last video. He was talking about P waves and S waves, and kind of how the mix of the two create these surface features on the sun. And then that kind of made me think about all this idea of the lunar geology. So not really coherent right now to think about it, but definitely go check out Sky Scholar's most recent video, and I'll try and put together some really cogent thinking around this. But more so, it's great that some people are still, some people are kind of like hitting their stride. For example, like Sky Scholar eventually will have like 50,000 subscribers. So it's great. He's breaking down and repeating and repeating and repeating. And that's the only way you can really get that information out there. It's very dense. It's, to some degree, it's boring, because we're so used to this hyped up, very quickly edited idea of reality and physics and cosmology. And when he sits there and talks to you about this real granular detail, it kind of breaks your brain. But yeah, it's a little bit about Dr. Robitaille. Oh, what's going on in the chat? Sorry, let's see. No triangles tonight. The sun will destroy Bitcoin, black screen coming. I wonder, what's that? Is that like from some... I don't know all the cryptocurrency conspiracies. I know a few of them, not all of them though. There's so much to learn. Buried Axeblade says filling moon equals crippy bonus, oblate moon, falling bit shoot, H2 sun. He's doctor. Huh. So interesting. Falling bit shoot. I assume that's some sort of Bitcoin terminology for like a dip. Crippy bonus is a green candle. I don't know. All right, I'm going to take care of this moon here because I feel like it cleared up a little bit. Varied Exploit says, so the moon / Bitcoin falling, sell now. Sky Scholar took my suggestions for growing channel. I'm happy. Yeah, I love it. He's doing some great work. Yeah, Sky Scholar is solid. So yeah, if you want to support this channel, go check out Sky Scholar and Eileen McCusick, Rupert Sheldrake, and all the rest of the people that I talk about. But those three really, Eileen McCusick doesn't get enough. She gets a lot of great comments in her videos, on her videos, that are like, "Oh, Eileen, you're so great," but not enough people are cross-referencing and sharing her videos with Rupert Sheldrake's listeners, and then people on Rupert Sheldrake's channel don't almost ever talk about Eileen McCusick or Gerald Pollack or Jerry Tennant, and on and on and on. And they should all talk to Sky Scholar and Stephen Crothers and Donald Scott and kind of cross-reference their ideas. It might never happen, but I'm going to say it anyway. And yeah, let's get this song finally going here. Then I'll get us some zoomed-in shots of Sinus Iridiums. Yo, what's going on, Astralis?
My dream Stone, cause of the love, you are my
So, getting close to it. Maybe 10 more minutes, a couple more songs here, and a bit more viz on our moon. I had to adjust the scope a little bit, but it got nice and clear. Although we do have some atmospheric turbulence. Waning crescent here. Last show of the cycle, 3:22 a.m. What's happening? Blackjack Pershing. It's making me think of that movie, the Vivitch. The Vivitch. What is it? Black Phillip. Have y'all heard of Astro Biscuit? I think I have, actually. Was he the one who did the Blue Moon Lake recently, or a different one? It was a smaller channel. What's up, Silent Murmur? And who else is joining? Yeah, I'm getting sleepy over here. A couple more tunes. Harmony Wave coming up here. Taking a look at Sinus Iridum, and then moving down through Aristarchus, Copernicus, and Kepler. And then at the very bottom, that kind of dark crater, that's Gassendi. And then at the very far right, we're looking at, Ptolemaeus, Clavius, and that region right under Tycho. Very cool, where NGC was saying there's a butterfly crater. There are tons of side-by-side geometries. I don't want to sit and sketch tonight, but if you're new to the channel, check out my older videos. I don't think it's any old people, but I don't think it's any new people, but all of y'all share the geometry videos with anybody you think might find them interesting, and kind of maybe for the next cycle of the moon next month, let's talk about some new topics. And definitely check out, again, all the links in the description, and Eileen McCusick, Rupert Sheldrake, and a whole slew of these amazing thinkers of our generation. Let's highlight those people. Halton Arp, too. Harmony Wave coming in hot.
So
the loves of the age. No story to say, just a corner of your page. On top of the wave, I found the love, I found the sage. I'm coming to say hello, it is your fate. So hard, so wrapped up, it's true, it's true. Nothing slow, take off with you. I think slowly right.
like you're cool. I've been waiting on the seat for years. I've been waiting for the secret all along. And you know what you say? Don't you know what the song can sing? Singing about this dream so long for you. I've been dreaming about the song. So long for you, I've been singing about the song. So long for you, been dreaming about the one with you. I've been singing about this dream so long for you. Till I see the color of your eyes reflected in the missing picture I made for you. All right. 2 more songs and then I'm going to bed. 3:34 a.m. I gotta call it, y'all. I could stay on all night and do this, but I really do have to go to bed. But I do appreciate everybody hanging out with me tonight. All the funny replacing of letters and compliments. Yeah, I really appreciate it. Mawe Sewenitatis. So silly. Who else here? Hip MRC, thank you. And great to see everybody else. And Ben and Pershing. All right. Just a quick reminder, since I won't be streaming for a little bit, to think about consciousness outside the human body, to think about hexagonal craters on the moon and how Aristarchus, for example, was formed. And a third thing could be maybe listen to some of Ken Wheeler. Ken Wheeler's talks about light and gravity and magnetism. Actually, his recent videos with the super ferrocell and the other cell that he built, you can kind of see a very interesting phenomenon that he talks about with the conjugate geometry of the circuit. But because he's holding the ferrocell a bit further above the magnet, you kind of see the top of the hypotrochoid. So really fascinating. Conjugate geometry, hexagonal craters, consciousness and memory outside the human body. Closing out here, what song should I play to ease the mind? I think everybody probably wants a little bit of Light of the Moon, and I'm sure we can find some room for this one. Definitely cow coin. That's what you got to invest in. Loin coin, cow coin.
To
All right, that's it for me. Taking it out with, I think, going to do Golden tonight. I'll see y'all in a week or two, maybe longer, maybe sooner, but yeah. Appreciate each and every one of you, lurkers, oldies, newbies, and haters. You're all important. Have a great rest of your night, morning, wherever you are at. Stay wise, stay safe, and share this channel with anybody you like. Check out the music, and also check out all those other channels I mentioned. I'll catch y'all really soon. Thanks, Space Crew. Captain out.
Down my chimney, I don't understand your calls. Enemies like Easter bunnies, I don't wanna play the pool. 44v44, don't sleep the streets anymore. An automatic East depression, cash machines could go to hell. I don't need your Easter bunnies telling me what news to sell. 44v44, don't count your sheep no more. Cause you're going deep down in the lands, money